In today's video, I am talking drugstore and I'm going to be sharing the products that I have been obsessing over, and these are some real goodies. Now, some of them are new launches that recently popped up at Shoppers Drug Mart. I am located in Ontario, so possibly you have been using these longer than I have, because when you live in Canada, we get things a little later here. So we have some newbies here, and I also have some products that I've been using for a really long time and I still use them to this day, and they're just a drugstore favorite all around. So I thought I would share some affordable skincare that you can easily get at your local drugstore. And of course, all of the products that I'm sharing today will be linked below for you for your reference, including discount codes and related videos as well. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And also, please don't forget to give this video a like as well, as it really helps with the channel. All right, so the first product that I could not wait to try is by Cerave. This is their new Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. I am so excited that I got my hands on this. And they say this is great for very dry to dry skin types, but in my opinion, this is perfect for all skin types. I have combination skin. Yes, my skin can become quite dry and tight in the winter, and then in the summer, which I can't speak for this yet, my skin can be a little bit more oily and acne prone. But from my experience with this does not leave any type of residue left behind. It doesn't make your skin feel tight after you have rinsed it off. It really is a wonderful formulation that keeps your skin comfortable. So there are 3 ceramides in here. There's hyaluronic acid and squalene. Now, this ingredient is the one that's going to keep that skin nice and comfortable, but again, it's not oily. Like when you're using this, it honestly just feels like a gel cleanser that just emulsifies into this really nice foamy lather. But again, when you rinse your face isn't stripped and tight. That squalene ingredient just ensures that your skin remains comfortable. And when you rinse off your face and you pat your face dry, your skin feels really nice. It just feels like your skin, which is what I really like in a cleanser, especially this time of year. I don't want anything that's going to strip my skin or leave some type of heavy residue left behind. I am not for that. So I truly believe this is great for all skin types, but if you have dry skin, sensitive skin, you're going to really enjoy it. You are getting 562 mils of product here. I believe this was like around $25 or something like that. I honestly cannot remember. They didn't even have a smaller option to pick from, so this might be the only size right now. But if you do live in Ontario or anywhere else in Canada and you can't find this at Shoppers, try one of the end aisles, and then maybe like your Shoppers may not even carry it. I've been to 3 different Shoppers since picking this up, and only one of them had the cleanser, which was really weird. So yeah, I love this. I highly recommend it, and I can honestly see this being a new favorite for sure. So Shoppers is now carrying the Byoma Melting Balm Cleanser. Now, I do believe this has been around for a while, but we just got this and a few other Byoma products recently. Now, this time last year, I actually did a first impressions on a few Byoma products. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave it below for you. I shared a skincare routine video, and we never got any new products since I uploaded that video until now. But I was really wanting to try this because I am a big fan of cleansing balms, and you guys know that I love the Pharmacy Green Clean, and I don't mind the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm as well. That is really nice. But since using this, I like this better than the Versed, and the reason being is because this one reminds me more of the Pharmacy Green Clean. I don't get this residue left behind after I've rinsed my skin, and this one just works very similar to the Pharmacy. The Versed one will leave some type of residue left behind, and it just has a different texture. It just feels a little bit different. So I really do like this one. So this one has lipids, it has grapeseed oil, and it has olive fruit extract, and it does have a little bit of a mild fruity scent to it. It's honestly really mild. maybe even like a slight lemon scent. I really do like it, and you're getting 60 grams of product, and it is more affordable than the pharmacy. So I can see this being a new addition in my nighttime skincare routine. This is great to remove your makeup and sunscreen as that first cleanse, and I really do like the Byoma line so far, and this has to be one of my favorites. So this is really nice, and if you haven't tried it, go and try it. Come back and let me know how you liked it. The next favorite is by La Roche-Posay. This is the Thermal Spring Water, which is great for those that have sensitive skin, but it's honestly great for all skin types, and there are many uses when it comes to thermal spring water. So one of my main uses for this is to apply this in both my morning and nighttime skincare routine, and I like to spritz this on my skin in between my serum applications so that I get that nice delivery system into the skin so that everything penetrates into the skin nicer. And you get that when you apply your products onto damp skin. And I like to do this with hydrating, repairing ingredients and products. When it comes to active ingredients, you know, like tretinoin, let's say glycolic or lactic acid, I put those onto dry skin. But skin flooding, which essentially is applying everything onto damp skin, is a huge part of my daily routine. I love it because I like the results that I see, and using a product like this in between each application just ensures that you're getting that hydrated, plumped look to your skin. So this reminds me of the Caudalie grape water. Of course, it's a little different. That's grape water. This is thermal spring water, which is actually rich in mineral salts. So depending on what your preference is here, you know, you have options, or you can just use regular tap water and put it in a spritz bottle, do whatever you want. Maybe use filtered water instead if you have that option. You can bring this to the beach and freshen up your skin that way because, you know, sometimes if you're outside for a long period of time in the summer and you're wearing sunscreen daily and you keep reapplying it can make your skin feel really tight. This just gives that nice refreshment and that moisture to the skin. Great to use on top of your makeup and sunscreen throughout the day. Again, there are so many uses. So this is one of my favorites for sure, especially from La Roche-Posay. Next up is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Repairing Lotion. This is exceptional if you have dry, flaky, scaly skin and your skin is more sensitive. This is going to be your go-to body lotion. Now, use this on your hands as well because this is actually what made me start using this product. Last summer, I believe July or August, I went to see my dermatologist and I said, hey, listen, my hands are always dry. What can I use? What do you recommend? And he actually gave me 2 samples of this. I loved it so much that I went out and purchased a large size, and this is actually my second one. And I don't think I can live without this now because it really does get rid of dryness. It just makes your skin feel so much better. This is a lifesaver because it just prevents transepidermal water loss. It keeps that moisture in the skin. There is glycerin in the ingredient list as well, and you actually feel that when it's on your skin. So you just have like this nice moisture layer that is going to prevent that moisture loss. So love that. Love the oat ingredient. Very calming and soothing, and this is going to repair the skin barrier and to prevent that moisture loss, like I said, and this is amazing. It's fragrance free, perfect for all skin types, but if you're looking for something from the drugstore that actually performs on the body, then you need to pick up this one because this one never disappoints, and it's honestly one of the best. And Aveeno, especially the Calm and Restore line, is hands down the best as well, in my opinion. If you haven't tried this yet, you need to go and pick it up. Run to your local drugstore or follow the link below. Honestly, this is the best drugstore sunscreen I have ever used. Now, you know that I'm a fan of Color Science. I love Elta MD. I also really enjoy the Summer Fridays sunscreen. There are many favorites. I don't have a lot of favorites when it comes to the drugstore. I do like the La Roche-Posay line, but I just don't have a lot of favorites because the formulations are too heavy, or maybe they're just too greasy, or the tint is too dark. Maybe there's too much chemical ingredients where you get that sunscreen scent. I prefer mineral, and mineral is more gentle on my skin. If I use a chemical sunscreen, I just feel like my skin gets really irritated, and it never used to be that way. It only became that way, and I don't know if it's because I use tretinoin, I'm not sure. But anyways, this is the Olay Sensitive SPF 30. This reminds me of the Ulta MD UV Clear. Do you remember I used to use that a few years back? It had niacinamide in it. It came in a tinted and a non-tinted option. That's actually the sunscreen that you hear a lot of people talking about because it's good for those that have acne and oily skin. And I truly enjoyed the non-tinted version of that one, but I experienced a lot of pilling and I was blaming it on the niacinamide ingredient because that was the only thing I could think of as to why it kept pilling with all of my skincare products, especially my makeup. So that's why I stopped using it. This honestly reminds me of that. Now, of course, it's a little different, but the packaging looks the exact same to me. This one also has niacinamide in it. It also has colloidal oatmeal, so great for those that have sensitive skin. There is glycerin in here as well, and the zinc oxide here is 17.5%. Now, this is not water resistant, so keep that in mind. If you're going to be swimming, sweating a lot, you want that water resistant formula. This is not water resistant, but it is fragrance free, 50 mils of product, and it comes with a really nice pump. And let me tell you, there is no white cast, especially on my fair skin. A lot of mineral sunscreens will leave a slight cast on my fair skin. This one does not. It blends in so nicely and it comes out cream, and I will show you what this looks like, but when you start massaging this into your skin, it turns into this really lightweight texture and consistency, and your skin absorbs it so nicely. And guess what? Your makeup sits nicely on top of this as well. No pilling. So that is what it looks like there. And when I get spreading this across the skin, it just absorbs so quickly. It does have this nice moisturized feel to it as well, so your skin will feel really comfortable. So let's say you wanted to skip a moisturizer that day and just use this. This honestly would be sufficient enough. I also think this is going to be great for the spring, summer months as well. There is no white cast. Formulation is truly on point. It really is. So this is a broad spectrum SPF 30, like I said, and whether you want to use this with makeup or not, it sits nicely with or without. And again, it is one of the best from the drugstore. I cannot believe it. I'm not the biggest fan of Olay. I do like their products. I just don't use a lot of their products. And this is going to be one of my go-tos this year. Absolutely, it will be. And I am just so excited. I really like that niacinamide ingredient, but it's further down in the ingredient list, pretty much towards the bottom. But the fact that I don't get pilling with this speaks so much. So pick this up, come back and let me know if you like it. If you've tried it, let us know below because I'm obsessed. Next up is the Weber Ointment. Now, I wasn't necessarily looking for this at Shoppers Drug Mart. I was actually looking for Aquaphor. I wanted to pick up another one, and they must have been all sold out. I don't know what happened, but they didn't have any Aquaphor, and I didn't want to purchase Vaseline. And I know that Cerave has a baby ointment that is pretty much similar to this, but I thought, you know what, let's see what else there is. And I got walking through the first aid aisle and I saw this and I got reading it and I thought, okay, this is pretty much the exact same as Aquaphor, but the only difference really is that this contains vitamin E. And vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that has healing and soothing properties to it, which is why this is found in the first aid aisle. So yes, you can put this on a burn or a scrape for better healing. But I thought, I mean, why not use this? Because vitamin E is in a lot of skincare products nowadays. You see it in vitamin C serum. So I thought, let's give this a go and let's just see what it does. And honestly, this performs just the same as Aquaphor, but yeah, it really does have that extra kick to it to really keep everything nice and comfortable. So if you have dry, irritated lips, then put this on your lips. I've been putting this on my lips every night. I will put a little bit around the crow's feet area just to prevent transepidermal water loss. So at nighttime, after I've put all of my skincare products on, including my eye cream, I will put a little bit of this just around that eye area just to lock in moisture. And if I have any dry patches on my skin, like my chin, or my skin is just feeling really uncomfortable, then I will put a thin layer of this all over my face on top of my moisturizer, as that slugging effect, and this does an excellent job. Of course, you can put this on your hands, your feet, anywhere on the body. It's basically used the same as Aquaphor, but it has that additional vitamin E ingredient, and I love this. So your girl is loving this again, and this is now a staple in my routine from this day going forward. If you've been with me since day one, you remember me talking about this a couple years back on my channel. This is the Avene Cicalfate Restorative Protective Cream. This is amazing, and I don't know why I stopped using this. I really could not tell you. Probably because I get testing new things and then I forget about products, and then those new loves become staples and it just spirals. But I am back using this again, and I am just so impressed with this formulation. This is hands down way better. This performs better than the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5, in my opinion. This is richer, it's more moisturizing, it's more satisfying to use when your skin is uncomfortable, dry, and flaky and tight. This is more repairing, and your skin just looks and feels incredible. If your skin is compromised, this heals your skin a lot quicker than anything else, really, that I have tried, especially the La Roche-Posay Balm B5. This is even better than that. So if you're a fan of the La Roche-Posay Balm B5 and you've never tried this, give this a try and then come back and let me know. Honestly, this is just way thicker and just more satisfying to use. It has that copper and zinc ingredient in here, which helps to replenish your skin's natural barrier. And so even if you don't have a compromised skin barrier, this is still great to use every day, twice a day. Because it's thicker, your skin will have a sheen to it, so you may or may not want to use this in your morning routine, especially if you are wearing your sunscreen and your makeup. It just might be too heavy. I mean, trial and error, it might work really well, but this is especially great at nighttime with or without your active ingredients. It really is a lovely one. So you are getting 100 mils of product. I will show you what this looks like. It does have a little bit of a blue color to it, and this also has that thermal spring water as well. So of course it's that true white cream, but there is a hint of that blue hue. And when you spread this, you can see how nice and thick that is. So that amount that I just shared there would be enough to do your entire face, because this really does spread nicely. And of course, you might want to put a little bit more for your neck and your chest if you want to bring it down there. But overall, your skin does absorb this really nicely, and you do have this nice glow and radiance to your skin. And it's just amazing. It really is. I can't recommend this enough. And I should also mention that this is fragrance free as well. And the last product that I'm going to be sharing is by Embryolisse, and this is the Cream Concentrate. If you've been with me for a really long time, you know that I have been recommending this to you on and off for several years, and the packaging used to look differently as well. It used to be white with that tinny packaging with blue letters. Now they've gone with that same tinny packaging, but it's beige now with blue letters. And you know what? I actually like the look of it way better. But the performance of this cream is incredible, and it's actually multi-purpose as well. So you can use this as your everyday cream, both morning and evening. You can use this as a face mask. So of course you can put a nice layer all over your face and your neck, working it into your skin. Of course, if you put too much, just blot off the excess and then just leave it on your skin and let it do its job. It really does a good job to moisturize and repair the skin, but it also gives your skin some life as well, and your skin just looks so radiant. Also, they say that you can use this as a makeup and sunscreen remover, which, to be honest with you, I have never done because I just feel like it's so wasteful. This performs so well. It's just too good to rinse off. So I've never used this for that purpose, but you can also use this as a makeup primer as well. It's that nice makeup base, and it allows your makeup to sit so nicely on top of it. And actually, I didn't wear sunscreen today because I really wanted to show you what this looks like when it shines through my makeup. And so as you can see, I have this really nice glow going on. That there is not highlighter, by the way. Yes, I do have a cream bronzer and a liquid blush, which helps with this type of finish, but I don't have anything on my nose here, and my forehead just has foundation, and I just have this really nice, healthy radiance to my skin. And I think that looks beautiful 365 days out of the year, but especially so during the dead of winter. And to be honest with you, I've tried so many makeup primers that are designed for that purpose, and nothing has compared to this. This works better, and your makeup just clings on top of it so nicely, and you do get that nice longevity with it as well. And it's also moisturizing and good for the skin at the same time. So this does contain shea butter as well as aloe vera, and this one has a really nice fragrance to it. But if you are looking for that unscented version, then look for the cream concentrate for sensitive skin. That one has the same formulation, but it just doesn't have fragrance. So there's always that option for those that don't want that fragrance. But if you don't mind fragrance, this actually has that nice scent. So if you haven't tried this before, I really do recommend it. This is always a part of my collection of moisturizers, and I do like to use this more so in my morning routine, and it's just a must-have in my collection. So those are my current drugstore favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that I was able to introduce you to something new today. Let me know if you've tried any one of these products before, and if so, what are your thoughts? And if you're going to be picking up something from this video, let me know what that is, and let's get a conversation going in that comment section. Of course, all of the products that I shared will be linked below for you for your reference, including discount codes as well and related videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and of course, I will see you all in the next video. So take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.